Sneaking. That night, Connor didn't cut. She watched out the window for the border lookouts to get tired. The one by the haunted playground always covered his face and took little naps. He'd admitted it to Marjorie. Marjorie told Connor, whose lips were sealed like a mason jar. Several minutes later, 25 kids with backpacks snuck out of their houses. Connor had devised a plan for each of them to escape, though not everybody listened. Not everybody escaped to the rendezvous in the haunted playground woods. Not everybody even tried. The sun was setting to their left, and there were already sounds of people waking up and calling for their kids. They hurried toward the woods together, big eyes looking over their shoulders. Some stopped at the edge of the woods as Survey turned around, hearing her mother call her name. "Survey!" she was shrieking. "You get back here this instant or you're going to regret it!" Survey's mom was one of the least abusive parents in the cult, with Connor's own mom being the exception. People that get it off their chest by yelling often have less steam left over to actually hit you with. Connor had tried to warn them. "Only come if you can hold your own life in your hands without fear," she'd told them. They'd nodded, but they didn't get it. Survey whimpered, dropped her backpack, and ran back. "Survey, no!" her brother whispered. "Survey!" "Asa," Blessing pulled him toward the group. "You can't stop her." "No!" Asa shouted. At that, Blessing let go. Asa ran. "Let's get out of here before the adults get here," Connor said. She bolted into the forest, underbrush snapping under her. This wasn't just brush, but a lot of trash thrown in here from many years ago. Marjorie smacked her shin into a buried heavy thing. Looked like a very old bathtub made out of metal. Marjorie groaned, but kept it quiet. "Go, go!" Connor whispered. They could hear the cultists behind them, approaching the playground. "They went over here," Survey was sobbing. "No crying," her mother said harshly. Connor covered her ears and fled. She couldn't hear them get hurt again. Not again. The kids climbed into the clean, tilted house she'd found when she snuck out with the cultists. They piled together in the corner, shivering with fright and cold. Some of them sounded recklessly excited, the littler ones. "Shh," Connor shushed them. "Now why do we have to be quiet?" Connor sighed, got up, and climbed the tilted floor around to the bathroom. She sat down against the wall and closed her eyes, warmth flooding her face, then tears. "I'm going to get these kids killed," she whispered. She took out the knife and held it to her forearm. She cut a little line this time, and the tears subsided. She could breathe again. "You really do it?" Blessing's voice surprised her. He was standing in the hallway with his hand on the door. "I thought you said it was for show." "Oh, not really," Connor sighed. "I just leave the blood there to piss off the elders." "That much I got," Blessing said, holding out his hand. "Come back. See the kids you saved." "I didn't save shit," Connor said. But she took his hand. Connor's plan was to sell water, cheaper and faster than the cult, and stay hidden for a while until they got more weapons. Getting taken back was a frightful option, so don't let it happen. "If you do better than they can take, you're free," Connor said as they finished attaching the filter parts in a basement near where they'd found the stream. "Cripes the spigot," Marjorie said. "I can't find it." "So we'll get a new one," Connor said. "The cult already snapped up all the ones from Lowe's." Lowe's and another unknown department store had crumbled inside the cult's territory, and they'd taken full advantage of the supplies from day one. "So set it up the rest of the way," Connor said, standing up to leave. "Stuff some cloth in there and fill it. We have 2 days. We'll do it." She looked at Blessing. "Can you hold this place down while I go see about those deals?" "What deals?" Marjorie asked. Connor sighed. "The deals I spread rumors about the clean water," she said. "Remember?" "That was on purpose?" "It's all on purpose." She winked, waved at Blessing, and left.